Okay, doing a quick little video because I keep fucking everything up here. So what I'm going to be doing is something a little bit new and different. So I'm going to be kind of going through Amazon Video, Netflix, this kind of streaming services like that, and reading off their descriptions and kind of how they present their movies to us.
Many moons ago, a nameless evil
kind of
was
like this one. You can tell it's like definitely more of a comedy one. Psycho Gorman, like even that name is kind of a stupid kind of name. So obviously it's going to be a comedy. You should hope it's a comedy.
That fear I smell. Your planet will be torn to pieces.
But it's kind of weird because it's 16 plus, so I don't really know if 16 years and older are going to be into this kind of thing. But I don't make movies, so. But yeah, it's kind of stuff like that. Then if you look at ones like this has a shorter one. Secluded in a desolate forest, a broken family is observed by the demon Satyr, who is attempting to claim them. So that's a pretty small one. Leaves mystery and intrigue, so kind of got something to wonder about the movie. Gives you a reason to watch it, so I'd say that's a pretty decent description. You know, pretty good intro into the trailer. It's enticing. It's enticing. And then, The Room. The only thing more dangerous than a man who can't get what he wants is a man who can get whatever he wants. You know what that means? All you poor bastards sitting at McDonald's on their free Wi-Fi are pieces of shit. And all you guys that have your houses and money and you can afford nice things, also pieces of shit. In fact, you want to know how I know that? This isn't the first time the Amazonian tribes have done this. I give you Exhibit A. Death by Schnoo Schnoo. Okay? That's the stuff I'm here to figure out. The secrets they're hiding in their descriptions. Amazon clearly hates men with that description. And there's all kinds of descriptions here. I mean, this one here, like, look at this. Coroners are mystified by an unidentified corpse until a series of terrifying events make it clear Jane Doe may not be dead. And then we gotta click on it. So let's click on that here. Coroners are mystified by an unidentified corpse until a series of terrifying events make it clear Jane Doe may not be dead. Brian Cox, Emile Hirsch star in Supernatural Shocker. Who the fuck is Brian Cox and Emile Hirsch, first of all, and star in Supernatural Shocker? What you want is star in a Supernatural Shocker. So that's just a garbage description right there. I don't even know if this would be a good movie. Witch in the Window. A father and son fix up a home with a very dark past. See, that one's, it's not bad, leaves almost too much mystery and intrigue. That's almost a little too vague, but it gives you a lot to wonder and a lot to go on.
Someplace someone would want to live.
Jesus Christ, who the hell are you?
Wait. Bad intro.
The electrician. You said they're coming to...
Okay, that's not a bad intro. Yeah, I'd say that's worth a watch, maybe. The Banishing. In 1930s, a young reverend, his wife, and daughter move into a manor with a horrifying secret. In 1930s, a young reverend, his wife, and daughter move into a manor with a horrifying secret. Yeah, I mean, it sets the place, 1930s. You know, sets the people, young people, move into a manor with a horrifying secret. I mean, we don't know what the secret is, so yeah, it's a decent description there. Can't complain about it. Haunt. On Halloween, 6 friends encounter an extreme haunted house that promises to feed on their darkest fears. So I've noticed a lot in these horror movies, the Six Friends, which is probably relating back to the Blair Witch Project. A lot of horror movies tend to use six friends going into places. So that's kind of not the worst thing, but it's just I've noticed it. On Halloween, six friends encounter an extreme haunted house that promises to feed on their darkest fears. I mean, yeah, you know, that's a good one. You don't know what is going to happen in the haunted house. You don't know what their darkest fears are, so it leaves a lot to the imagination. That's a good one. The Wrath. In this supernatural suspense story set in 14th century Korea, three sons have died from an unidentified horror. See, gotta click on it now. In the supernatural suspense story set in the 14th century Korea, three sons have died from an unidentified horror in the household of a high-ranking official. Okay. In the supernatural set. Okay, let's see as a.
절대 엿보지도
No,
근처
the subtitles
얼씬하지도
aren't
마.
English.
이 집은 이미 사람의 것이 아닙니다.
Combination with the trailer, it's not a bad description. You know, it sets a scene. Supernatural. It's a supernatural suspense story, so at least they tell you that. They don't really tell you a whole lot about it, but you know, it's in 14th century Korea. Three sons have died from an unidentified horror in the household of a high-ranking official. So yeah, kind of weird, authoritarian kind of movie, supernatural thing, I guess. But yeah, I've never watched the movie, but that's not a bad description. But yeah, kind of stuff like that, like just kind of going through shit. So I'm just gonna get off before I keep fucking this up.